Hi, my friend. On those anxious days, let's meet each other here on the mat and move through a mobility flow. This is gonna get us all that anxious energy out and just help us come back to our body and check in with how we're doing on a heart level. Right where you are, let's start standing and let's just kind of shimmy it out. Just side to side, shake out the arms, take up space, like literally whatever your body needs to do, just kind of allow it, even if it feels super awkward, super vulnerable, just dance it out. We can spin around. I know it's weird, but like, when we're feeling overwhelmed and anxious, usually we're right here. Like we're folding forward. It feels heavy. There feels like there's a lot on our shoulders, on our back, weighing us down. So I just want you to take up some space and just let yourself feel it out, shake it out, dance it out a little bit. Do a few little circles. Let's have a little fun right here. Hang out here with me for a moment. Okay. Come nice and still, rock it side to side. Find your breath, inhale in, exhale out, inhale in, exhale out. All right, feet nice and wide, toes pointed a little slightly out. We're gonna come down in our squat, take your hands with you, brush the floor, sweep the floor, lift it up tall. Hold here for a moment, reach to the right, reach to the left, pull the arms down. Let's go again. Sweep the arms below us, stand up tall, reach to the right, reach to the left, stand neutral, pull the arms down. Yes, 2 more times. Sweep the floor. Stand, lift to the right, lift to the left. Come back center, pull down, pull, squeeze the booty. Last one, sweep. Stand up, reach to the right. Yes, reach to the left. Beautiful, pull down. All right, slight bend in the knees, fold over the hips. Let yourself hang completely. Whew, and just breathe it out. Take your left hand underneath your head, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, little spinal twist here as you take your gaze, look to that palm, then swap. Right hand down, left hand reaches. One more each way, right hand up, left hand up. Now just fold. Grab your elbows with your hands, keeping that bend in the knee. Inhale it in and exhale. See if you can fold a little bit deeper. Inhale in, exhale it out. Now release the hands and just kind of pivot and grab the right ankle with both hands and just see if you can get your nose to your right knee and just fold. You don't have to touch it. Mine doesn't touch, but we're just honoring where we are right now. Inhale it in, exhale it out. Let's go to the left. A little bit of a twist right here. Both hands grab the left ankle and just coming down as close as we can to that knee. Relax in the left hip. Relax here through the belly. Come back center, bending at the knees, slow roll, come up. Inhale it in. A few shoulder rolls here at the top. Just soak it in. Last one. All right, feet nice and wide. We're gonna take our golfer swing side to side. Think about twisting and rotating, almost like you're rotating upwards as you twist to the side. Take your back foot with you. Let the arms just do whatever the heck they want. Side to side. Just open it up, my friend. You're doing a really good job. Hang with me here. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna twist all the way over to the right side. Take your feet with you. Drop the hands down for plank. Scoop both feet back. You're in your plank position. Hold here, nice and strong plank. Hands are right at shoulder width or just slightly outside the shoulders. Your feet can be in nice and close or as wide as your mat. Hold here, squeeze your booty, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees as wide as your mat. Send the hips back. We're gonna alternate between a child's pose and an upward dog. So hang here, inhale in, and exhale, round and roll. Really accentuate that roll. Drop the hips, tuck the knees, lift the head. Look over the left shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. Ooh, good, spinal twist. Come back center, press into the knees, push hips back to the heels. Big inhale in. Exhale, round and roll, tuck chin to chest, drop the hips. Look over the right shoulder, look over the left. Come back center, my friend. Press into your knees one more time. Inhale it in. Exhale, round and roll. Just finding some stillness here as you go to the left side and then as you go to the right side. Come back. Now tuck your toes and then press into your hands to lift the hips higher, lift the knees up, come into downward dog. You can also just go straight into child's pose if that feels better. From here, let's walk our dog. Bend one knee, lengthen the other, one toe lifts, one heel drops. Swap and swap. Press your hands into the mat, lifting you away from the floor. You're doing a good job, friend. Let's go. Big inhale in, big exhale out. Good. Now drop the knees here. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, resting on the mat. Take your left hand, reach up to the sky as much as you can, rotating through, then palm facing up. Thread the needle underneath your right arm, drop the left shoulder. Now keep your right hand here, or see if you can reach your left hip with that right hand, reaching behind your back. Hold here for a breath. Exhale, hand returns to the mat, press into your hand, send yourself back into tabletop. Right arm reaches, rotate up to the sky, then palm facing up. Thread the needle underneath your left arm, drop the right shoulder. Left hand can stay here, or we hook it and reach for our right hip. Hold here a breath. Exhale, release hand to the mat. Let's go one more each way. Hand comes back, left arm reaches to the sky. Thread the needle underneath your right arm. Hook your hand to your hip, look up towards the ceiling. Shift the hip a little to the left. Hand comes back to the mat one more time here on the right. Tabletop, then reach and extend. Thread the needle, palm facing up, drop the right shoulder, hook left hand to the right hip, or just to the back, however far you can get over. And then hand comes back to the mat, press right back up. While we're here, let's go into a cat-cow, arch the back. Look up slightly, draw shoulders down, away from the ears. Press into the mat and round through. I want you to really feel like you're pressing the floor away from you. You're rounding through your spine, maybe even moving a little bit here through the hips, a little bit of a circular rotation here through the hips, or just side to side. Let's go one more time, arching, lifting, pulling shoulder blades down away from the ears, then round and tuck. Breathe it out. Hang here for one more breath, adding some motion if you want. Now from here, let's start to walk back into plank. So extend hands a little bit further away from you. Walk one leg back and then walk the other leg back. Hold plank 3, 2, 1, then walk hands to feet or feet to hands. Enjoy the stretch through the back of the legs, the hamstrings, then bend to the knees, slow roll, come up. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Take your time, head and neck come up last. Let the blood rush back to your head and come to the middle of your mat, and we're just again, gonna find our little jumps side to side. Allow yourself to take up space and just let go of anything that feels stuck and stagnant or hard or heavy. And let's replace it with, what are the words that you do want to feel today? How do you want to feel today, friend? Just think of 2 or 3 words that come to mind for how you want to feel as you move through the rest of your day. All right, from here, let's go into jumping jacks or side step outs. Just finding our energy right here. Lift the arms, and as you lift, feel like you're pulling shoulder blades back together, back in the back, and then releasing. So this is with intention. We're not just doing a cardio move, but we're really opening up the chest, pulling the shoulder blades back, getting our heart rate up. Big inhale in, big exhale out. Now hold and pause. Bring both hands to your heart. Inhale it in, exhale it out. Notice the rate at which your heart is beating. It's beating fast, right? Inhale it in, exhale it out. We're so grateful for our heart, for all it does for us. And usually when we're anxious, our heart rate's up and it's like our breath is elevated, like, so this is such a good opportunity to kind of use movement to mirror what we're feeling emotionally, and then to allow our breath to help us come back down. So inhale in, exhale out. See if on your inhale, can you get your rib cage to expand to the side? Exhale, it comes back down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, come back down. One more breath like that. Come back down. Now place both hands back on your heart and just check in. How's your heart right now? It's probably a lot slower, right? A lot slower. So last little thing we'll do is I want you to find your balance on your right leg. Slight little bend in that right knee. Pull the left foot up. So we can drive the knee as high as the hip or just nice and low, whichever one feels better. Use your hands to balance you. And take your breath in. Exhale, think about grounding through the floor, squeezing that right booty, lifting you nice and tall. Inhale in, lift. Exhale, ground through the floor. Inhale, lift. Ground through the floor, hold here another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So good. Switch sides. Slight little bend in the left foot. Draw the right foot up. Find your breath. So I want you to think, inhale, lift up tall through the hip. Squeeze the booty. Exhale, press into the floor through your foot. Slide into the knee. You are so grounded. You are so strong. You're probably surprising yourself with how balanced you are right now. If you need to tap the floor, tap the floor. We do things without judgment here. We're just curious. We're moving through it. We're doing a good job. Find your balance. Hold here another 5 seconds. Breathe in, lift tall. Exhale, ground through the foot. Inhale, one more. And release. You did it. Good job. Way to show up for this mobility flow. I hope it helped you just release some anxiety. And if anything, I want you to know that anxiety isn't a negative thing in the way that sometimes we use it and we feel really ashamed of it or we feel really overwhelmed by it. But I want you to know that anxiety can be a really great teacher. And I often think I feel so anxious because I just really care. I care really deeply about the people that I get to work with in my, the Fit Flamingo and in my coaching. I care about, the people in my life and my family and my friends and my husband. And so sometimes that anxious energy, it can be just excitement for life, for us wanting to do a good job, or us feeling anxious or nervous about the task ahead or trying to think too much about the future. Whatever the anxiety is for you, whatever it's rooted in, I want you to see if you can look at it through a curious lens and see if there's any information it can offer you about what you're really feeling. And just if you can meet yourself in a loving way, you're gonna feel good. But I love you. Thank you for joining me in this flow. And I can't wait to see you in the next video, my friend.